Hi folks, this is all the fruit, and here in the small town of Muka in Borneo on the fish market I bought not a fish but this giant pineapple. I'm aware that next to my hands everything looks kind of small, but I think you will believe me when I tell you that this is really ginormous. I weighted one of those at the store and it was 4.5 kilograms. This is probably a little bit smaller. This is probably about 4 kilograms. Well, this pineapple is not only big, it looks strange. It's very thick. It has several bunches of leaves coming out of the top, and it has suspiciously numerous scales. Well, each of those scales is one single fruit. This is a stem, and in one part of the stem there is an inflorescence and the fruits fuse together. So each one of those pentagons, hexagons is a single fruit. So why does this pineapple look like that? Why is it so big and why does it look like that? I learned that there is a pineapple variety here in Borneo which can grow to huge sizes, but it looks different. Does not have those prominent scales here, but they are rather small, and the whole fruit, well, the whole inflorescence looks a lot more geometrical than this one. This looks a little bit fuzzy and untidy because of the big scales. So we can assume that it's not a special variety. However, here on the market I found normal pineapples at 2 stalls and those things at 3 stalls. So it seems to be something not very uncommon here. First, how does this happen? Look at that very thick stalk, and I saw some with even thicker ones. By the way, the lower part is rotten. I got it cheap because, well, I don't want to eat 4 kilograms of pineapple at once. So for me the upper part will be enough. How does this happen? Well, it must be some sort of fasciation. Fasciation is when an apical meristem of a bud, instead of being at a point, basically spreads towards both sides and becomes some sort of line, like here. Not one single bunch of leaves produced, but several in one straight line. Well, how it happened here, I'm not exactly sure. Must be some sort of multiplication of the meristems, or I don't know. Yeah, maybe just normal fasciation. Please tell me if you can figure out the method how this happened. Now, of course, I want to know how ripe how this tastes. I took the absolute ripest one, first because of the price. I don't want to pay like €5 for a giant pineapple and then force myself to eat it. In this case, I know that I can throw away the lower part. Just eat the upper one. However, my little knife is really at its limit here. And a whole bunch of people watching me and laughing. Actually, part of this still seems very edible. The non-rotten parts are super tasty. Pineapple is one fruit. When it starts rotting on one side, the other side is at its best. I'm sure it's illegal to throw stuff in the river, but if you see the river, it seems that nobody cares. Okay. Now I removed the lower part. Seems that only a very small part of the lower part is edible. Really sweet. You will hardly... Oh, come on. You will hardly find the pineapple that sweet anywhere in temperate climates. Okay, now let's remove even more of the rotten stuff. This is still rotten, not good. Not good. Well, I mean, the guy was honest. He warned me that it's too ripe. He offered it to me for a cheap price as I bought it, so You cannot blame the vendor. We both knew what I'm buying. And since I didn't need 4 kilograms of pineapple, it's totally okay with the cheaper price and the good ripeness. How shall I describe it? Well, basically, you can get pineapples of that taste in temperate climates, but very rarely. Oh, come on. Yeah, some people would start commenting again that I need a tripod or something. So, what else can I say? Very good pineapple, sweet, a little bit sour, very aromatic. My rule with pineapples is always buy the most ripe one, even if it already starts rotting at one side. It will always be better than the ones which are less ripe and which are actually preferred by most people. Well, folks, this was the giant fasciated pineapple here in the small town of Muka in Borneo. Stay tuned for a lot more fruit videos on the beautiful and incredibly fruit-rich island of Borneo. And don't forget to like, share, comment and subscribe.